Welcome to NASDAQ Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at NASDAQ. Joining us at the MarketSite studio in Times Square, New York City, we have Michael Nowotny, co-founder and CEO of Krypton, a next-generation DeFi trading platform that takes an interesting approach to solving the problem of slow growth and trade inefficiencies in DeFi. Michael joins me from SmartCon 2022, taking place in New York City, which brings together industry luminaries from Web 2 and Web 3, including top thought leaders, researchers, builders, and more. It is great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you so much for having me, Jill.
And tell us about Krypton.
So Krypton is a novel DeFi exchange protocol that aims to solve the massive inefficiencies that have been plaguing the growth in the DEX space and the DeFi space. And so fundamentally speaking, DeFi has not grown for more than 12 months. In fact, DeFi trading volume has remained flat since about May of 2021, and that significantly predates the end of the bull market that we experienced last year. So there's another reason. We believe there are several reasons, but the primary one is extraordinarily costly trades in decentralized finance, which are about one order of magnitude higher than they are in TradFi. It can easily cost more than 100 basis points to execute a trade in DeFi. And this is one of the primary reasons we believe that institutions are staying out of the space. If you compare that with TradFi, institutions are dominating trading volume there. So if we want DeFi to become the global standard of trading, then we need to make it attractive for institutions to come in.
What are some other reasons that you think DeFi's growth has slowed?
So there are several reasons. One of them is, of course, regulatory uncertainty, but this is going to be cleared up one way or another. Then we may go to whitelisting, or we may remain permissionless. One way or another, this is going to be resolved.
How does Krypton work to work with these issues?
So it's much different than other approaches. It's basically we're taking a new economic approach. So the trading mechanism is novel. It is very, very different, and it is made possible by doing computations on Chainlink Oracle networks. So fundamentally speaking, if you think about traditional trading mechanisms, be it a central limit order book, like that is used on NASDAQ, or be it an automated market maker, which has become the standard in DeFi, all of these technologies have one feature in common. When trades are executed, they're executed at what we call an infinite trading speed. So that allows sophisticated traders, faster traders, to take advantage of others, and that creates cost. So what we do with Krypton, instead of matching trades based on price and quantity, we match them based on price and trading speed. So traders can express a preference for urgency. This urgency is a public signal that can be digested by market participants, in particular market makers. The highest cost for market makers is being adversely selected, trading against someone who just happens to have more information than they do a short amount of time before they do have it. And so someone who has a short-lived signal to monetize, of course, needs to trade fast. But on Krypton, that will move the price against them. And everyone will see that before the damage is done. So market makers can react, can just widen their spreads for a short amount of time until the dust is settled. So what that allows them to do is offer much, much smaller spreads in equilibrium, which benefits everyone. It will make trading much, much less costly, even less costly than in TradFi. But there's more. Because of the way blockchains work, miners and validators can decide what the order of transactions is in a block. What that means is they can, even after the fact, after having observed what trades you and I are putting on, they can put in their own trades to front run and to sandwich. This will no longer be possible with Krypton.
Right. I'm sure a lot of people in TradFi would like to see that there's no more front running as well. What's Chainlink's role in making your product possible?
So Chainlink's role is quite fundamental. They're helping us in 3 different ways. So the first thing is, even though Krypton is much more economically efficient, it is so enormously computationally demanding that it would simply not be possible on any blockchain technology in existence today. And so what we realized is that we could use Chainlink's decentralized Oracle technology to basically move computations off of the blockchain onto their trustless network, and then use the blockchain simply for commitments. I want to make this trade, I want to cancel this trade, I want to modify the trade, and settlement, transferring the tokens into the user's wallets at the end. And so what many people don't realize is Chainlink does not only bring off-chain data onto the blockchain, but it also allows us to mix and match different decentralized ecosystems, all kinds. So this will enable a massive expansion of the design space, what's possible for Web3 protocol designers. On an organizational level, Chainlink has been supporting us since they discovered us at last year's hackathon, and they've been wonderful. They've now formalized this support for next generation Web3 protocols in what they call the Build program. So they're building an ecosystem They're helping the next generation of Web3 protocols realize their vision. And so we love them very much for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's key. Once you build that ecosystem, it's almost like Apple. Once you're in the ecosystem, you're in, right? So you just finished your seed funding round. What's next for Krypton?
So we've been very fortunate to be massively oversubscribed in the seed round, and we couldn't be happier to work with A-player investors like Framework Ventures, who've been massively supportive. The funds we raised basically go out to building the team. We are, at the moment, 14 people, and we will be developing and deploying a testnet in the next few months, and then start the mainnet in early 2023.
And where can viewers learn more about Krypton?
Oh, you can just come to our website. It's krypton.exchange, and please join our public Telegram channel.
All right, well, it was great to meet with you, Michael. Thanks for joining us at MarketSite, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at NASDAQ.
Thank you.